everyone, this is 23 Trimester Studios here today. And today I'm here to do a model showcase video. Now these jumps, which were my Bachman Thomas, my custom, Pennsylvania 060's tender switcher, this Christmas Express engine, and these three engines I got from Model Train Show, which you can kind of see I kind of painted. Oh yeah, I can't forget about my cable car. Poor Harry, bro got damaged so much. Oh yeah, I forgot about this big guy over here. But recently I got more engines, which were the CXX diesel locomotive. Don't really know much about diesel locomotives. Toby, this Bachman Union Pacific 119040, this Santa Fe 040 switcher, and also this Dapple kit of Ciaturo, which I tried custom to be like Epward. Oh yeah, I forgot about this 040, which I turned into one of my original characters, aka the mascot of this channel. And this knockoff train shed or something. But today I'll be talking about how I recently got more models, especially how I've tried recently and building my own HO locomotive. Now let's begin. And like the original, we'll be starting off with my first models, which were my Bachman Thomas and my Bachman 060 Pennsylvania switcher locomotive and stuff. I actually gave it, in the last video, I actually gave her a name, Sparkly. The original name for this engine was Sparky, since one time she asked me to spark my sister. But don't worry people, she's okay and stuff, and yeah. But anyway, I just decided to rename her Sparkly, because, well, Sparky didn't really sound like a girlish name or anything. And I want people to know this engine is a girl. And these two were my first models, until eventually I got Harry over here, which is a cable car hack. He's a little damaged since my deal bro likes messing with him a lot. I also give him a face and sometimes repeating him. But other than that, he runs fine. And the next engine I got was this Christmas set. This Christmas set. Of this much older Pennsylvania 060 tender engine. At least I think it's older, since it doesn't have that realistic valve system or anything. I also named this engine Bell. And other two, or these other four I got, which is this narrow gauge 260. No, yeah, this is narrow gauge. It was just HO narrow gauge, and knowing something. HO narrow gauge is huge. It's out of scale with regular HO. No, I use HO trains and stuff. And it's not a very good idea in this video. Well, when I got this guy off from a hobby shop here in Jacksonville. And no, yeah, that's where I live, Jacksonville and stuff. Then I got these three from Model Train Show. I also got rid of this engine's tender, since I thought that tender for this engine was giving me some problems. Which I found it was actually the Quacker route. Great, and I already scrapped the tender. But anyway, and that's my old models from the last video. Now let's talk about the new ones. But anyway, let's begin with the first 6 engines I got. The first one I got was Epward, or my custom of Epward. I originally got this kit because I wanted to make a custom Epward. No, it was a flop. The engine barely run, and some of the parts broke off. You can clearly see that smoke box door is missing, so I'm planning to replace that either with a base or something else. And that's when I got new, or these better models, on the day afterwards. Wait, not the day afterwards, a couple days later, which were these two Bachmann locomotives, which was this Bachmann Toby and this Bachmann King. And this Bachmann CXX locomotive. It was actually a reason why I wanted the CXX locomotive since, well, I need more train cars. Now, happy I got these Airmobile cars. Note something, I won't be going over the new cars I got since, well, it was make the video more younger. I bet you guys don't want to stay for that. So, yeah. And that's models I got from Christmas. No, yeah, I got these guys from Christmas and stuff. Then I got more new models when I went to another trade show that my dad told me about. And here's the free. Here's the thing I realized when I collect the models from train shows. I always get free locomotives. But anyway, here they are. Which is this, like I said earlier in the opening of this video, this is the Union Pacific 119 engine. I nicknamed this guy Roger since on some pictures on this engine, I found on this cylinders, there's a word Roger on the side. At least I think it's Roger, I can't spell. But anyway, this guy, we'll just say he's a strong engine, but he sometimes has his problems, and sometimes you need to push to start. But when he's moving, he's moving. And yeah, I also need to clean this guy up. I got this guy from a model train show, which I said earlier. I don't know why I'm peeing it again. And yeah, runs nicely. The next engine I got was this green engine, which I painted green, or at least mercury green since I can't use paint anymore, from a model train show. Also, speaking of a model train show, there's also a model train show coming here in Jacksonville soon. February 7th, aka this weekend. So if you guys ever want to come and see me or anything, you can probably go, since I'm going. But anyway, so yeah, I got this engine from a model train show. Also, there's this funny thing that happened to me when I was getting this engine. Because at the place, there was this area where I could test out model trains and stuff. And when the guy who was operating it was testing out my model train, he accidentally crashed it right into the buffer or something. Yeah, it was kind of funny though. Next engine I got after I got this one, the same model train show, was this one. This Bachmann 040 tender engine. This engine originally was a tender engine until, well, I just into a tender and it won't work anymore, since this engine's motor is in the tender. So I decided to use this engine as an excuse to make one of my OCs. In case you guys don't know what OC is, it's an original character, a character I made up, named Jack, or Jackson. I'll get into him a little later, but he's my mascot on my channel, and yeah. I also think about taking him to the model train show, and yeah. And one more thing too, my OC doesn't have a tender, but he's just a... Wait, I'll say again to you later. You know what, long story short, this engine's technically a tank engine now. Now, let's get into my last two engines before you barbecue me. Last two engines, which is this Christmas train set, and this custom, or at least my own model train stuff. This engine is from a Christmas set I got from a mall. I found these type of engines could run on an HO track, since their track is similar to this one. And when I tried to run it, yeah, it didn't work at all. I mean, it did work, just when it came to the switch right here, it derailed. And no, there's nothing wrong with the switch. See, I'll just show you guys. My engines work fine on it. There's nothing wrong with it. And more proof that it works fine, I'll push this wheel across it. No problem with the switch. So I found out that the gear on this engine was sticking out and making contact with the sweepers, and when it got to here, well, yeah, it derailed and stuff, or get stuck. So here I had to remove the gear system and make it free moving. So it's kind of like a dummy unit or something. Buy those stay out with Thomas trays or something. And I'm not talking about the steam engines. But other than that, yeah. And here becomes the final engine. To introduce you guys to the city of Jacksonville. No, I didn't get inspired by the name, but the city of Churro. It was something I came up with. The city of Jacksonville, in my head canon, was the first. Dang it! Was the first express engine here in Jacksonville. No, this engine wasn't actually the first express engine here in Jacksonville. It was something I just made up. This engine is actually a 420 locomotive. Meaning it has four non-working wheels in the front and 2 working wheels in the back. Dang it. Let me get back on here. Yeah, finally. This engine was originally made for a train show, but which I found out that I can't bring it since there's a problem with the wheels. Since, well, the engine's chassis is made out of cardboard, and the wheels I'm using are from this custom airplane I made. So, and since cardboard and plastic don't work together that well, it flopped. So, I go to a train show and grab some spare wheels or something that's made out of iron to see if it works, since I have these wheels right here. And I'll put it on there and it has sewer issues. It's also have a wobbling problem too. So I'm thinking about a better chassis for it, or not so sure, this thing needs more work on. And that's my whole HO steam engine collection. I would like to run them, but since, well, I'm too lazy to do it, I decided not. Also, you probably noticed that I moved my HO tracks. Dang it. My HO trains up here and stuff. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, in this video, I like to give you guys nightmares. Say hi to Creepy Thomas from the Void. Hey, yo.